Hello and welcome to the University Center of the Mountains sponsored Cool Careers event. Today we're going to be talking to some of our folks from the University of Kentucky, the Center for Excellence in Rural Health, which is located right next to the Hazard ARH Hospital right here in Hazard. They're going to talk to you about that bachelor's degree. But before we get started, let me introduce myself, and then we're going to show you a quick video on the Medical Laboratory Science program, just as an introduction to what that is, because this is the idea behind the Cool Careers. We want to help our high school students be more aware of those different career opportunities that are out there and how to access those particular programs. One thing I'll mention before we start the video, I want to make sure well, I need to introduce myself. I'm Deronda Mobellini. I'm the Executive Director of the University Center of the Mountains, and we are the higher education center located on the Highway 15 campus of Hazard Community and Technical College, and we're there to assist students with that transfer process. So what happens is students can come to Hazard Community and Technical College and complete their freshman, sophomore years of college, get an associate in arts, or for this particular program, an associate in science degree, and then transfer to your four-year institution, such as University of Kentucky. That's what we're talking about today. But you're welcome to transfer. We've got all kinds of programs and things that are out there with our different partners. And we are here to help you do that, make that connection with the transfer advisors, to learn more about the programs, to figure out what classes you need to take at Hazard Community and Technical College to make sure that you are on track to transfer into programs like medical laboratory science, scientists, because it's a selected admissions program. And so there were some requirements. And when you're ready to transfer, you want to be ready. You want to have those classes under your belt and be able to move smoothly into that. So without much further ado, let me go ahead and play the video for you, and then I'll pop over and introduce our panelists to you.
Miss Mobellini, I'm not hearing it, so we probably can go ahead and shut the video off, and I'll talk about it.
Okay.
It's me. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You go ahead. That's fine, because we're. Okay, can you all see each other? All right, that means I've got the screen share turned off. Okay, or very good. All right, so I can see the three of you. So let's go ahead and get at least the images. Those are powerful, particularly the needle going in the arm one. I have to admit, I cringe just a little bit, but this is part of the idea in terms of having our high school students see this and talking with them so they know what might be involved in a particular career before you go down that pathway too far. You want to make sure this fits your area of interest. So students, just very quickly, On the screen, you will see Angie Phipps with Student Services and Biana Music, who is the director of the program, one of the faculty in medical laboratory science, and then Courtney Combs, who's one of the students in that particular program. I'm going to go over here and start with Angie and turn that over to her and let her introduce herself and tell you a little bit more about what she does at UK, and then pop up to Ms. Music and let her tell a little bit more about herself as well. Ms. Angie.
My name is Angie Phipps, and I am the Office of Student Affairs at the Hazard campus. My role is advising. I work with the currently enrolled students and prospective students looking at our programs in the College of Health Science. My main job is do the advising and providing students with resources, either academic or non-academic, and to help them with the application process of connecting to UK, and also helping them be able to take the courses they need, to advise them on courses they need to take at HCTC there through our partnership.
Very good. Ms. Music.
Hello, I'm Biana Music, and my title is MLS CERH Associate Director. It's a really big title to basically say that I am the faculty on campus here at Hazard. UK MLS program has the on-campus program in Lexington on the UK campus, and then we have this off-site campus here at Hazard, and all the labs have to be taught in person, and this career is essentially lab work. So I'm the instructor for every lab course that you would have here, and I'm also the link between what's happening with the students and the courses and faculty on the Lexington campus.
And Ms. Courtney, introduce yourself. Make sure you unmute.
Hi, I'm Courtney, and I'm a soon-to-be graduate of the MLS program at UK. I completed the program at the Center of Excellence in Rural Health and Hazard, and that's where I'm originally from. I knew I wanted to go into MLS when I was a junior in high school, and without talking to other alumni of the program, I would have never known this program existed here in Hazard. And with the help of all of these ladies on this panel with me, I was able to get that done in just under 3.5 years. So the program's only 16 months after you get your associate's degree, which I got at HCTC. Miss Mobilini was wonderful help, and she gave me the contact of Miss Music and Miss Phipps. So if you're looking for the program, you can reach out to any one of those three, and they'll get you anything you need.
Very good. Tell me some of the classes that you took at Hazard, Courtney, to prepare. You knew for your, to transfer in smoothly. What were some of the courses you took?
I took all my basics there, and then you have to have some prereqs to get into the program. So like biochem and Chem 1 and Chem 2, organic chemistry, which I don't think we need anymore, but I had to take it. So if you're going in now, then you're lucky because you don't have to take it. Statistics and just some math classes. So.
Yeah, there's been a few updates. We'll have Ms. Angie fill us in on some of those changes, which I think just allow people to step in a little bit more quickly, which is great. So, but it didn't hurt you taking those classes. That was good for you. Yeah. Biana, tell us a little bit about if a student gets a degree in this program, what kinds of jobs, what kind of settings are they? Where are they going to be? Where do they want to work? What are the career options?
Just so you know, we are a program, we call ourselves the hidden profession, and honestly almost say the invisible profession as well. Not many people know that we are out there, but unknown to everybody, there's a small army of us working in every clinic, hospital, in every city, state, nation in the world. Just next door, there's probably, at Hazard Hospital, there's probably 30 employees with my title working away, and every specimen that is collected, be it blood, and you saw the phlebotomy, be it blood, be it smears, be it anything, we take those and we process those and provide information for the physicians so that they can diagnose and help our community and ensure the health of our community. We're a vital part of the whole healthcare team. We're just not right there connected with the patient. We're sort of in the background. And everybody seems to know what a forensic scientist is. I call us also the forensic scientists of the hospital. We're the ones who are in there investigating, and we're doing the science and the lab work behind the scenes to ensure that people are diagnosed correctly, that their treatment's going correctly, and that's the services that we provide. And our main subjects are hematology, which is looking at the cells of the blood, and it's microbiology, which is growing the things that's causing infections and telling the doctors how to treat it, and blood bank, which is matching donors with patients. And then we're doing chemistries, which is looking at all those proteins and molecules that's in the blood and telling you what kind of disease you have. So this is the career that you're looking at, and it's a way, and I'd like to say that I absolutely adore science. I love lab work, and this is my way to not only do what I love, but to be a vital part of the community. And that's very fulfilling to me. As a career, I will tell you, I've mentioned that not many people know we exist, and we've always sort of been short-staffed. We've been around, this profession has been around, and actually, in fact, UK, I think this is the 85th year that UK has offered this degree under different titles, but we've been around for 85 years with the University of Kentucky College of Health Sciences. But we are experiencing a shortage right now. So that I know of, almost every graduate is typically offered a job to multiple jobs before they graduate. I think we're receiving, at least with the Hazard campus, about 100% placement with job even before graduation. And this is through since inception of the program to now. And I'm in fact the first class that graduated out of this Hazard UK campus for MLS. I got my second bachelor's degree through this program and wish I knew about it for my first degree, but got it for my second degree. Our careers that you're looking at is there's some workers that work the bench. They're the people who are either in one of those stations that I talked about, hematology, chemistry, blood bank, or micro, and they process the work for that station. There are people who are using this degree to go on, say, for post-grad degrees, and I'm sure Miss Angie Phipps can talk about that, but they're using that as platforms, and we have a lot of our grads, even from the Hazard campus, that are doing that. Then we have some students who are choosing to travel the world with it. I know of a couple of our grads who are becoming travel techs, which means you work on a contract basis and you fill a need at hospitals, and so you can go out and you can travel with it. So you can kind of use the degree for this to stay close to home and be able to pick whichever city you want to work in and live in and not have problems finding a job, where you can travel, or you can go on and use this information for that future degree. I will tell you that as of now, there's a lot of facilities that are stepping up and utilizing and implementing tuition reimbursement, increases in salary, all of those things. I know of at least, I think in a 50-mile radius, I'd say 15 job openings. And we honestly, Hazard campus has 12 seats a year. And we need students. We need good, qualified students who are motivated to come in and fill those seats and fill that need.
Very good. And let me ask you before I pop to Miss Angie, and do address that graduate program stepping stone as well in just a moment. But Courtney, that phrase, work the bench, I don't think I'd heard that before. That's kind of a cool phrase. But with that in mind, Courtney, where do you picture yourself, or where do you hope to be working here not too long in the future?
I actually already accepted a position at Hazard ARH. So,
okay.
I think that all of us in the class right now have already accepted the position, and we haven't even graduated yet. We've been offered multiple positions. Our director of the program actually sent us an announcement earlier this week saying I think there was 20-something positions open throughout the UK hospitals. So, I mean, there's plenty of opportunities for jobs.
Okay.
That's awesome. So that's a bachelor's degree that our folks can get right here in our area without leaving the area, and know you're going to have a good job, a career option, and you can stick with that or advance or go on to graduate school with this. With all of that in mind, let's pop over to Angie Phipps. Angie, tell us, what else do our students, what do they need to do to prepare for this program, and what are some things they can do with this?
Well, I always say that our partnership with the UCM is a golden ticket for students in our region, because you can obtain your education at home and complete your associate's degree, complete all your prerequisite requirements, and then transfer over to our program, graduate in 16 months. And I know sometimes high school students can't get a bigger picture of this, but the money that they're going to be saving for their undergraduate education is phenomenal. And that is something when students are looking at careers, when you're trying to find a major, as Ms. Music said, these careers are, I mean, these students have opportunities to work in various settings. And so you're investing all of this time, money into yourself, your outcome is a job. So we really want students to take a look at our program. The program offers a number of opportunities for the students once they graduate. As you can see, Miss Courtney graduates in December, but she already has a job. And for that, a lot of students come to me looking at using this as a platform for their undergraduate to look on into different varieties of graduate programs. If that's the case, we work closely with HCTC to make sure you're getting all your prerequisites before you looking at other graduate schools. Just for instance, we had a student that was in our program that was going to use the platform for PA school. And so with our program, the classes that you need to take are biology with lab. You need to take chemistry 1 and chemistry 2 with lab, microbiology with lab, stats, and 1 semester of human anatomy and physiology. Now, with looking at other graduate programs, we work closely with you because, you know, you need to take other requirements for those graduate classes. And students can save, again, a lot of time and a lot of money if they will get their prerequisites there at HCTC.
And give us the update on the organic chemistry piece, since Courtney mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, they have removed that for fall 2020. That is official. So if you was to see that on any of our websites, you do not have to take organic chemistry.
Okay.
And the students are thrilled about that.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah. When you are looking at our program, what I do is I help students to make sure that they do have the prerequisites and assist them with their application process. The university, for students out there, I know scholarships are always something of interest to students. So if you have never attended the University of Kentucky, they offer your transfer in scholarship. So that's something to consider there. We have financial advisors and coordinators that can help assist students with the process of planning out financially of covering their school. Also, we'd like to just take the time for students who would like to know information about how to apply and how do we work together with HCTC, they can email me and I will schedule online advising sessions with you, or work around your schedule and my schedule, and sit down and help you plan out a course path for you to graduate and be a part of our organization.
And something that the UCM does in terms of working with our UK partner, and we do this all the time. I'll shoot Angie Phipps an email and copy that student to get them connected. She responds quickly. We can forward your hazard transcript to UK to do an unofficial evaluation, and she can have that in front of you, and you all can sit down and meet virtually like this. Someday, hopefully, we'll be meeting face to face, but we'll get it done, and she can track through those classes for you. So even though some of you all are high school students right now, but don't hesitate to go ahead and make some of these initial contacts. You might want to include your parents in that, or your guardian, or whomever. We're happy to assist with that, because I know some of our high school students are taking dual credit classes. So often they're along quite a bit. They may need to come to Hazard for just a year instead of 2 years to finish up that associate in science. So you want to make sure when you start at the community college, you're taking the correct classes if you're interested in this particular program. We also, working with Ms. Phipps and our other partners, we offer mock interviews. For example, last spring, we had those scheduled in April, because a lot of our students coming through, if they're applying to, medical laboratory science, for example, it's a select admissions program. There's some things you have to do and criteria in order to earn a seat. Same thing for the doctorate in physical therapy at UK, and several of our other programs and graduate programs and things in the States. So sometimes students have to do essays as a part of the submissions process, and the UCM will provide assistance with that. Sometimes students have to do farm school, for example, is another one. They have to do interviews as a part of that process. So I recruit, Ms. Angie often will do an interview skills workshop, a mini workshop, and then she and our other faculty and folks will participate, and we'll set up mock interviews so you can then practice doing an interview with this other person. Practice makes perfect, as they say. If it's something you've never had an opportunity to do, you've never had an opportunity to do it. You're going to be a little bit more uncomfortable with it. So by practicing, running through this, thinking about what your answers might be, prepping it, we are finding it really, really, really makes a difference. And this was a suggestion I'd gotten a few years ago from a student and a faculty member, and we started looking into it and got this set up. And now our students will usually have a nice handful that want to do this. And what we did last spring is we set them up as virtual or phone conference call interviews. So despite COVID, we went ahead with our mock interviews, and everyone really appreciated those, and that seemed to go very well. It was a busy day, but it was a good day. And we, as staff and faculty and so on, enjoy doing that kind of thing. So keep in mind that those resources are there. And the UCM, and I'll also mention to you, and certainly I know you may forget all this information we're giving you because it's a lot of information, but a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, just kind of tuck this idea that maybe you're interested in this, and have your counselor advisor. They can connect you to me. Pop in, just check with me and say, Deronda, I remember seeing one of those cool career video things, and just give me an idea of what you're looking for, and I will get you connected or introduced to the appropriate people. Just as a way to wrap us up now, let me ask the three of you, is there anything else I should have asked you, or anything else we want to say, make sure our high school students know, or anything else that our high schoolers, they could be doing now or this year, even in this COVID world, but to try to prepare and to see if this is maybe a career pathway they should be considering?
Well, I think that students need to, definitely with COVID, trying to visit and getting hands-on experience is limited in some. So definitely videos like this, researching, looking at your career paths, reaching out and having advising sessions. I love to, I stay pretty busy 5 days a week with advising sessions. If you're an HCTC doing dual credit, I do advising sessions Monday and Tuesday for the College of Health Science from 4 to 6. So you can jump on there. But reaching out to the program, getting all the information you can, taking advantage of all the resources the UCM offers. Courtney can attest to the interview skill workshop. She was a member of that when we did that before she got into the program. Those resources are there to help you. So, and really really study hard in those science courses and make sure that you understand that material, because you definitely are going to need that with our program.
All right. Well, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign us off. I thank you all very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Miss Courtney, good luck on those final exams.
Thank you.